have a question for you. How many times have you told yourself, starting tomorrow, I'll wake up early. Starting tomorrow, I'll work out. Starting tomorrow, I'll spend less time on my phone. Then tomorrow comes, and nothing changes. The same routine, the same habits, the same life. And here's the thing, you're not the only one. Nearly 90% of people fall into the exact same cycle. But why? Are we all just lazy? No. The real problem is, no one ever taught us how habits are actually built. Today, I'm going to show you what science says about building habits. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to build almost any good habit the right way. So, let's get started. Part 1. What is a habit? Let's start with a simple question. What is a habit? Think about this. Every morning you wake up and brush your teeth. Do you stop and think, first I'll pick up the toothbrush, then I'll put toothpaste on it, then I'll start brushing? No. You just do it, automatically, without thinking. That's what a habit is. A habit is something you do automatically, without having to think about it. But how does that happen? The answer is inside your brain. Your brain contains billions of neurons, tiny nerve cells that communicate with each other. The first time you do something, those neurons create a new connection. It's like building a small path inside your brain. The second time you do it, that path gets a little stronger. The third time, it gets even stronger. Over time, that path becomes so well built that your brain starts using it automatically, without you even thinking about it. That's how a habit is formed. Scientists call this process the habit loop. The habit loop has 3 simple steps. Step 1. Cue. A cue is a signal, a trigger that tells your brain it's time to act. For example, your alarm clock going off in the morning. That's a cue. Step 2. Routine. This is the action you take after the cue. Your alarm rings, you get out of bed, and you brush your teeth. That's the routine. Step 3. Reward. This is the positive feeling your brain gets after completing the action. Maybe your mouth feels clean. Maybe you feel fresh and awake. That's the reward. Put those 3 together. Cue, routine, reward. The more your brain repeats this loop, the stronger that habit becomes. Now here's something most people don't realize. Your brain doesn't care whether a habit is good or bad. It builds both in exactly the same way. Cue, routine, reward. Scrolling on your phone every night became a habit through this loop. Waking up early and exercising can be built through the exact same loop. The only difference is which loop you choose to repeat. Part 2. Why good habits never stick. Now here's the real question. If the habit loop is so simple, why do we struggle to build good habits? There are 3 major reasons. Reason number 1, you start too big. Think about it. You tell yourself, starting tomorrow, I'm going to work out for an hour every single day. Day 1, you go. You're exhausted. Day 2, your body is sore. You skip it. Day 3, the habit is gone. Why? Because you started too big. Your brain naturally resists big changes. The bigger the task feels, the more your brain wants to avoid it. Research shows that if you want to build a new habit, start so small that failing is almost impossible. Instead of working out for an hour, start with just 5 minutes. Instead of reading for an hour, read 1 page. Make it so small that you almost laugh at it. How is this even going to help? It will, because your goal isn't to achieve something huge on day 1. Your goal is to build the habit. Reason number 2, you wait too long for the reward. Let's say you start going to the gym. After 1 week, you don't see much of a difference. After 1 month, you notice only a small change. So you quit. Why? Because the reward took too long. Your brain loves immediate rewards. That's exactly why your phone is so addictive. Every swipe gives your brain something new, an instant reward. So what should you do instead? Create an immediate reward for your good habits. After your workout, treat yourself to your favorite coffee. After reading 1 page, take a 5-minute break. When your brain connects the habit with a positive feeling, it becomes much more likely to repeat it. Reason number 3, you never change your environment. This is probably the biggest reason, and almost nobody talks about it. Your habits are heavily shaped by your environment. Here's an example. If your phone is sitting right next to your bed, you'll probably scroll before going to sleep, almost every time. But if you leave your phone in another room, that habit suddenly becomes much harder. Notice what changed, not your willpower, not your motivation, just your environment. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, explains it perfectly. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. In other words, your environment quietly controls your habits. So if you want to build better habits, make your environment work for you. Want to drink more water? Keep a water bottle where you can see it. Want to read every day? Leave a book on your pillow. Want to exercise in the morning? Lay out your workout clothes and shoes the night before. Because here's the truth. What you see is what you're most likely to do. Part 3. How to build a good habit. Now let's get to the part that really matters. How do you actually build a habit that lasts? Here's the exact system. Step 1. The 2-minute rule. This rule is incredibly simple. Whenever you start a new habit, do it for just 2 minutes. That's it. Want to build a reading habit? Read for only 2 minutes. Want to start working out? Exercise for just 2 minutes. You might be thinking, how is that going to make a difference? Don't worry about that. Right now, your goal isn't to accomplish something big. Your goal is simply To show up every day, 2 minutes, every single day. As your brain gets used to the routine, those 2 minutes naturally become 5. 5 becomes 10. 10 becomes 30. The habit grows on its own. Step 2. Habit stacking. This is one of the most powerful habit-building techniques. Instead of creating a new habit from scratch, attach it to a habit you already have. For example, let's say you want to drink more water. You already drink coffee every morning. That's an existing habit. So tell yourself, every time I finish my morning coffee, I'll drink 1 glass of water. Now your old habit automatically triggers your new one. Scientists call this habit stacking, and it works because you don't have to rely on memory or motivation. Your existing habit becomes the cue for the new one. Step 3. Never miss twice. This may be the most important rule of all. At some point, you're going to miss a day. That's normal. You'll get busy, you'll get tired, you might even get sick, and that's okay. But here's the rule. Never miss 2 days in a row. Missing 1 day won't destroy your habit. Missing 2 days starts creating a new habit, the habit of skipping. Research shows that 1 missed day has very little impact, but repeated misses make your brain stop reinforcing that neural pathway. So remember this. Miss once if you have to. Never miss twice. Step 4. Track your progress. Grab a simple notebook or calendar. Every day you complete your habit. Put a check mark next to it, that's all. After you see 5 or 10 check marks in a row, your brain won't want to break the streak. This is known as the don't break the chain method. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld famously used this approach. He wrote every day, then marked an X on his calendar. His only goal was simple: don't break the chain.